that's the top of the hour. Hello there. Hey player, good to have you here. This. There we go. Okay, I think I've got all the setup done there. So, hello everyone. I'm changing things up today, rather than the usual that I've played for the last couple of weeks. Today I'm going to be playing Dead Cells. For those who don't know, it's an action roguelite. So I'm sure everyone's familiar with roguelites by now, but for those that aren't, it's essentially a game where when you die you go all the way back to the start and make some progress that may unlock new things. Let's see. I'm terrible at this game. Absolutely awful at it. I haven't played in a long while except for one run I did recently just to make sure it was still all working for me and that I could play. But that's half the fun, you know, just being bad at things. I will continue to disagree with you on that, player, though I do appreciate it. Alright, so I suppose there's no real reason to dawdle around. There is Twitch integration with this, but I'm going to do one run without it before I enable it. I don't really know too much of what it does, but if I go into the integration settings, it's turned off right now, so we can't actually see any of them. I've turned off one that lets viewers control whether I can heal, and otherwise it's a lot of things. So I guess we'll see how that goes once I get into my second run. I'm just going to have the one run to warm up without. Did I turn... I don't think I... Hello, Mrs. Rachel F. Or Miss Rachel F. Oh, I'm having some controller drift. I think I forgot to turn off streaming integration then. I did. Let's turn that back off. Okay, controller drift fixed. That's good. But yes, Mrs. Rachel F. or Mrs. Rachel F. Good to have you here. Thank you very much for the follow. So, for those not familiar with Dead Cells, it's a two-dimensional game. You're going to see a lot more once we're actually into it, but it's technically somewhat simple. You get to have two weapons. There we go. I've seen the secrets in this area before, so they're familiar to me. Starting area is the same every time, but you get to carry two weapons down in the bottom left. So you can see right now I've got a shield and a sword. Alright player, have fun lurking. Two weapons, there are three types that they can come in. Red is brutality, green is survival, purple is tactics. Basically what that means is that when you gain stats, gaining the stats that a weapon uses will enhance that weapon further. But on the counterpoint, taking more in the stat that you have less of will give you more maximum health. Yeah, so that's... I'm pretty sure that's that explained. This here is the wall of unlocks. As I said, it's a roguelite, so you're unlocking things throughout the runs. You can see that I've unlocked a fair few things, but there is a lot that I have not done. A lot. That should be all, I think. So with that said, let's get into it. So once you pick up a weapon that and you've already got two, it'll go into this screen where you choose what to replace. I'm absolutely going to just replace those starter things I picked up. They were just there for demonstration, basically. I don't know, maybe there's something special to them. Oh, this looks fancy. Bow and endless quiver. That could actually be pretty good. Except I take double damage. Oh. I don't think I'm in for this today. Oh, and we're going to start off with an elite. Oh god. Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm going to need some time to get into the swing here. I also, unfortunately, I've got the... Oh. God. The buttons are a bit off, because you can just get any weapon in any slot. It can have the... Basically, my brain says the left face button should be to attack and the top face button should be to parry, but my weapons are in the wrong slots for that right now, so I'm completely throwing myself off. Of course, by the time I actually find something to swap around so that I can fix that, I'm going to be familiar with this setup, so I'll just be throwing myself off even further. But thus is the way of life. Oh, oh yes, another important thing to note is that in the bottom right, next to the map, you will notice a little, or several symbols. Damn it. Several symbols there. The little green shape is some sort of crossover content from Slay the Spire. I don't know what it's about. Within Slay the Spire, that's one of the keys that you use to unlock a boss, but I don't know how it plays into this game. That's below the green symbol is that's hang on. No, okay, that's a one way. Below the green symbol is a little skull. That's showing how many enemies I've defeated without taking damage. So that's going to be important after each floor. You can earn bonus loot if you've done well enough. I probably will not. The blue symbol is meta progression currency, simple as that. Gold is gold, obviously. You can also... Oh, okay. Put that there, and that there. because I don't think the torch is... Torch is not better than the rapier. Okay, controls are fixed. There we go. Oh. There's also a timer just above the minimap. That timer is noteworthy because there are also bonuses for being quick. Okay, so this one looks like it's a Hollow Knight crossover. Pure nail. DPS is lower than my rapier. Let's see. Can attack while moving upward. Can attack while moving and upward. Attacking downward while airborne causes you to bounce on your enemies. Okay. It's a bit slow, but I'll give it a try at least. That's for certain. So there's one exit. Each level will, or most levels will have multiple exits. I am completely undecided on where I'll be going with this run, but it'll go somewhere, that's for sure. Even if I do decide on something, I'm not going to just exit right away. There's always more to find, and I'm not exactly in it for the speed here. If anything, I'd rather try to get... I'd rather try to get as many kills without taking damage as possible, go for a bonus that way. I'm not necessarily going to be doing much there though. I'm at 21 so far, not doing terribly. From experience, I remember that for this starting zone, I'm going to be looking to get 30 kills without taking damage, I think. It's both easier and harder than you would think. I'm probably never really going to use the that power there. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And that's 30. So you'd notice that the skull down the bottom changed a little, turned a bit red. I think that's a sign that we've killed enough enemies for a bonus. Not entirely sure. I vaguely remember it turning purple, or not purple, orange. What is going on with my... I'm not built into anything yet, so I can just take a... Okay, so there's a second of those crossover items, the ruby key. I definitely don't have the money for this, and I'm not getting enough money for it. To remember this key, you need a little paid help. I don't know where I would be using the keys yet. So I know there are 3 of them, but I'm not sure what I do with them. So I'm not going to worry too much over it. As is said with good game design, you need to see the lock before the key. Okay, it looks like Looks like we've killed everything on the floor. Yes, seems like it. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this doorway here. That should be as good as any, really. So here you can see 2 minutes to get through this doorway. Chains have blocked it because it took me 6. If I'd just run through the level without caring about anything, I probably could get in there, but I'm not too interested in it. And I did get to 30 kills, so I get into a room with lots of money and progress items as well as a weapon of choice. These pedestals, you can see they're linked together, so I only get to pick one of them. And I'll probably end up taking the crusher because it's a power rather than a weapon. That just lets me fill an empty slot rather than getting rid of something that I'm already using. So before you can continue each time... Huh? Oh, okay, so you can break through the door now, but I don't know if I want to. But so in the past you couldn't continue before you spent all of your cells, but I guess that's changed now. So this is where you get the upgrades for the meta upgrades, that is. Just between every floor you get to do this. If you die halfway through a floor, too bad, you just lose everything you collected on that floor. So there are a lot of things to unlock. A lot. As well as outfits. I always forget about that. I'm going to just go for for a couple of cheap things that I've seen just to get them out of the list, and then pour the rest into a health upgrade that I'll always be able to go for. Ooh. So this spiked shield absorbs a lot more damage, and it can inflict damage. The key with shields though is that I typically only parry. I never think to fully block, I just parry. So this one, so above the line is the things it has by default, below the lines are randomly added modifiers. So this one inflicts major damage on blocked enemies, doesn't do anything on a parry, but you can see that it's randomly rolled poison on a parry. The greed shield, when I parry, freezes an enemy and knocks out a tooth, which is money basically, and it transforms arrows into gold. So I'm going to stick with the greed shield. Like, lets me collect more money just by parrying. I don't think... I can upgrade the nail. I don't think I need to... let's reforge that one. Okay. Okay, so mutations. You can get 3 mutations per run, I think. You unlock mutations same way as you unlock everything, but they're little modifiers that you pick up between levels. Each does something small but very meaningful. So if I look for one of my favorites, Yes, this one. What doesn't kill me? So after you parry a melee attack, you recover 2% of your health. Tiny amount, but if you parry a lot, it does really stack up there and let you heal. It's extremely valuable, but all of them have some value. I'll probably just go for that. I like any sort of healing. It's valuable when you're bad at the game. Now, I don't think I've been to this area before. At least not that I remember. Okay, I was expecting a wall or something. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. And that's why you should look before you leap. So I haven't been to this area before, to my memory, so I'm going to be struggling. But we'll make it work. I'm being a bit cautious around some of them because you can see that they've got spikes on their back. If you hit an enemy on their spikes, you will... Oh my god, I can't believe I just walked into some spikes. If you hit a spiked enemy, you will obviously take damage, so you've got to hit them from the front for those guys. I don't tend to use corrupted power, I just never think of it, so I'm going to get rid of that. Everyone's going to have different playstyles for this game. Okay, this is just a big... This is a very ominous big room, what the hell? Why? I really don't like that. Oh god, I didn't want to drop through there. There we go. So what was this? Oh. I didn't see what it said. Challenge Rift, okay. I'll go for a Challenge Rift. If I die, I die. And definitely more brutality, I've been leaning that way. 2 extra jumps mid-air or reduced damage taken and damage from projectiles is massively reduced. I'll actually stick with the topaz. Having some extra mobility is very useful. I'll probably... Ooh, that's already going poorly. Let me through. Very secret up there. Okay, where am I going from here? I can duck under that. Oh, damn it. Down here. Okay. Oh dear. Please let me up. Ah. So you can see why I wasn't too... Oh, God. Why I wasn't too hopeful about a challenge room. I did fairly well, but I took a lot of damage there. Okay. I'm just going to be replacing my weapon with this because it's a fun one. It's silly. It's slow, but it does massive damage and is huge. Oh god, what the... Oh, it's a cell door. So boss cells you get by winning a run. I have one, but I don't use it, so I can't get a second. Basically, it just ups the difficulty of the game. You can tell by how much I'm struggling that I don't need that. I have no clue what just happened there. I summoned a couple of little things that ran away and one of them got itself killed. I still don't have enough for the red key. Do I want either of these? I don't think I do. I think I'm fine without. Yeah, they're not amazing things for me. Trying to get that parry off for some healing. There we go. Hit me. I don't think those big guys do a melee attack. It seems like it's a projectile. To the ramparts there. I think the ramparts are a standard area. Oh, that was his spiky side. Don't care about this topaz amulet. And I'm absolutely taking survival for that stat. Okay. Oh god. It's... Sorry if I'm not being super vocal. It's quite difficult to talk over over a game when it's so fast-paced and challenging like this. Good god, that was half of the map there. It's going to be a big map. Oh god. It just punched me across the world. Huh, the little guys do attack. I've only seen them block. Like that. No, I want down. There we go. I can get back up. Don't want that. don't think anything is going to replace this this twin blade sword for me, unless it's another special weapon. Oh, rude bastard just threw a rock at me. Getting some warming up done, so that's nice. Getting back into the swing of things. Oh. There we go. Trying to learn the parry timing on those guys, but they come out with their hits way faster than I would think. Take a sapphire key. Crowbar's a decent weapon, but it's not silly like this one is. You'll notice it just had a pop-up there of Explorer's Instinct, I think it's called. That means that we've explored enough of the map for it to reveal the rest automatically. That reveal includes enemy positions, so you can go through and try and clear out all the enemies in the map. Very useful if you're just a couple of enemies short on getting the kills without taking damage. I am nowhere near that, obviously, so it's not exactly going to save the day for me. So there's Prison Depths, Morass of the Banished, and Ramparts. How much gold do I have? I think 14,000 gold might be an... Oh, there's more enemies up there. Okay. I think 14,000... Yes, I can get the third key piece, which I absolutely will. Okay, so I unlocked an outfit blueprint for that. It's not really that impressive, but it's something done, at least. Varnished wood, satin pillows, a bunch of leather-bound books. I wonder which noble had their personal garden here. So, Dead Cells is sort of set in a world where everything's gone to hell, basically. Gloves, a pitchfork, maybe a courtier tried their hand at gardening? No, you wouldn't find find one that would sit on such a shabby piece of furniture. Or wear this outfit. It seems the gardener had his entrances into the palace too. But yeah, so it's a world where everything's gone to hell, so you'll sort of find little zones like that where you can examine things and get an insight into the world. Oh, that was close. Let's... Because I don't recognise the name, let's head for the Morass of the Banished. Yeah, so there's no time door at this one because I think because I missed the first one, that's fine. I would have needed 60 enemies without taking damage for that. I came nowhere near, I bet. Pour everything into healing. I always need more healing. I should actually look at this, shouldn't I? Can break shields. It does a bunch more damage. Colorless, so it's just the best of my stats, no matter what. Okay, so it's got some useful things. I don't think I need to spend money to re-roll it. Necromancy is going to be my next take for mutations. Necromancy is just basic life leech. Caps at 50%, I think, but it's very valuable just to have consistent healing when you're low. Someone who was good at the game would probably disagree. They would likely say that, this is a boss I'm not familiar with. There is no way that was a boss. There's no way that was a boss. Is this just gonna throw something scarier at me? Or was that just a random enemy? That couldn't have just been an enemy, right? Oh boy. I very much hope that wasn't just an enemy, something big and scary like that. But for all I know, it really could be. Spears had a bit more range than I thought. I'm getting a bit quiet here because I don't know anything about the area. Oh god. I have to show this off. So this is a cursed chest. It wants me to kill it and break it open. And I'm gonna. It gives some decent loot, but as you can see, you have outraged the gods. Just one little hit and you're dead. Eliminate 10 enemies to lift the curse. I'm probably going to die here. I don't know how the enemies work in this area, so I'm going to struggle to avoid taking any damage at all for 10 kills. If I can get the 10 kills, then I'll be absolutely fine. But, you know, all it takes is stubbing my toe and I'm dead. So I've got to play this real careful. And having a slow weapon and enemies that move around a lot and attack from a distance makes this very dangerous. Okay. Luckily I did get through that. Oh, this is... Having that curse was very stressful, but I wasn't about to just not take it. That looks like it's going to be another special battle through there, so I'm going to teleport back up and explore the rest of this map. And oh. Please let me down. What's this do? Enemies that hit you freeze and downward smash attacks burn the ground. I think that's actually more valuable than having the extra 2 jumps. I have 1 air jump by default, but that should be all I really need. What do we have here? Come out, come out. Little mushroom boy. Spawns a friendly mushroom boy which charges and interrupts enemies, inflicting 197 damage and extra damage if the enemy hits a wall. Triggered again to inflict damage and violate your soul. What? Well, it's probably better than the Crusher, I guess. Okay, so I've summoned a little... Oh, okay. So I just have him blow himself up. That's lovely. I'll see about using it for sure. What's down here? Oh, come on. Are there even enemies? I don't think there are 10 enemies left before that special door, which is probably going to be like a boss or something. I do not want to be going into a boss with a curse. Obviously you're not going to be happy about that if a single hit from the boss kills you. It's going to be problems. Whoa. Okay, and that would have killed me there if I'd taken the curse. So that's nice. I made the right decision. There definitely were 10 enemies. I thought this area was going to be a lot smaller than it turned out to be. There's even more down there. Okay. This just keeps going, huh? Yes, more survival, I think. So, the slow from my weapon, like it has a radius on kill that slows enemies. That is actually throwing me off a little. I'm expecting things to come a bit faster than they actually are, but that's alright. I can manage. It's definitely better than not having it, I'd say. I love a shield that freezes on parry. It's so valuable just because of enemies that attack multiple times and combo. They can be problematic, but if I freeze them, they don't get to combo. Don't think I want any of this. Nah, it's all just power things. Alright, so this looks like a boss arena. It might be the same as the earlier thing. Yeah. This is why I love this weapon. It just melts things. And because it's colourless, I can now just go entirely on survival now that it's pushing up to be my highest stat. I should note I am being considerably more conservative with my heals than I need to be. I've got a lot of them, and they refresh every floor, but I try not to use them anyway because of hoarder instincts. This is going to be a boss, so I'm going to heal up. No? Welcome to our humble chapel, brother. Are you ready to make a sacrifice? Vaguely religious, these symbols seem to evoke a holy maternal figure. And a strange exhortation to consume wine? The sacrifice. The sacrifice has been accepted. Mama has blessed you. A miracle. It's a miracle. We need more sacrifices. Okay, so that got rid of my mushroom boy, but I haven't seen any others in the map. So okay. I have no clue what's going on. I'm just going to move on. I don't understand, and that's okay. I don't think I need to understand. I don't think I need to upgrade anything. I could upgrade. I might as well upgrade my shield, I guess. it. Combo could be good. I do a lot of killing. I don't think there's anything else that... I'll go with counterattack, because I do parry a bit. It's useful when you're using a slow weapon to mix parries and attacks. This looks like it's going to be... Is this a boss? Appease Mama Tick's anger. Did I just skip the boss because I made... I skipped the boss because I sacrificed that mushroom thing. Oh, that's amazing. I took no damage on that boss, come on. That's hilarious. But I didn't gain any cells from it either. I skipped the battle and got no benefits. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well. It was good to just see it anyway. I can't get any further mutations. 3's the limit. I could reset them for some gold, but I don't really think I need to. Okay, so it's branching out, so I think I've got options of where I can go from here. There's a graveyard. Graveyard, Stilt Village. Fractured Shrines. Let's go for that. Sounds curious. Become a real snake pit in recent times. Well, that just sounds glorious. Okay, first time I've been here apparently. I kind of want to know what's down there, but I feel like it's just death. What? Okay. Oh. Stop that. Okay, so I can't parry the crows. Is this a shop? It is. It's a food shop. And I can get some healing here. I might as well, I guess. Just a kebab. Oh, damn it. Okay, there's nothing down that way. Oh. That's a button. Oh, God. Okay. Buttons are traps. Okay. Treasure? Hell no. I am not taking any more curses. I took one to demonstrate, but taking another is just asking for death here. Oh. Oh god. Oof. Okay, falling off the map does a lot of damage. Actually, I am going to heal. That sort of damage is scary. I don't know why enemies sometimes drop blueprints. I know how I can make them drop blueprints, but I don't know why they do it sometimes with just on their own. Some healing there. Dare. Whoa. Oh, the damn crows. This room looks important. That's... Oh my god. Okay. I have no clue what just happened, but having big sword just helps. I can just smack things and kill them. They didn't lie when they said the Queen's temples were full of treasure waiting to be taken, though they could have mentioned the wardens. Okay, so that was a warden guarding one of the Queen's temples then. Okay, that's interesting. And it looks like this might be a dead end here as well. Yeah, so if I teleport to this upper layer, there's elsewhere to go. jumping down there. Oh, but there's a little space that I can roll through. Ah. Fire Blast. Real quick. Let's forget all that. Okay. And I can just maintain this. That seems pretty cool. But is it the symmetrical lance cool? I don't think it is. I think I like the symmetrical lance more. I probably could have used the backpack there. I've only just unlocked it, so I'm not too familiar with it, but the damn crows. Ah. I'm getting careless here and making a lot of mistakes. Okay, just need to slow down and think. What was that? Inspect. Another outfit, okay. And going up. Don't jump into the crows this time. Okay, crows do not count for my kills. More health. On top of that, okay. Is there anything down? No. Oh. Is this the end of the level? Seems like. Condemned to protect our dead. The wardens will recognize their own. Okay, so there was the warden enemy guarding that area. I can't look at the blueprints I've picked up, but it dropped a steel baton or something. I think that's what I would need in order to get through that door. But obviously I need to unlock that first. How much would it take? Iron staff. Takes 50 cells. There wasn't an outfit for that, was there? There's no warden outfit. No, okay. I'll finish upgrading the health flask first, I think. So I can go to the Forgotten Sepulchre. I think I've been there before and it's a bit of a difficult place. Go to the bank, okay. So the bank is an interesting side area that I've only been to once. Clock tower is not too interesting. Let's go to the bank then. The bank teller seems to be away. There is a small sign on the desk. Dear customer, I'm on paid leave. Please help us maintain order in our splendid facility using the key on the back of this sign. Thanks a lot. Feel free to borrow money. We are a safe and respectable bank. What a trusting little fellow. I'm not sure that's really safe in this line of business, but hey. I get the feeling I don't want to borrow money from this bank. It just seems like it's a bad idea. Some of these enemies I'm not familiar with. The kobold things I recognize from the last time I was here. But other things... What? I don't know what's happening. So much happened there and I am very confused. No. Okay, so I tried to dodge an attack and accidentally rolled through here before, I think. There were crystals. Oh god, this has no vertical reach, so those enemies that stop just above me just do get me. Boy, okay. Blue key? There's more to oops. There's more to explore on this floor, so let's do that. Leave no stone unturned. Not taking a cursed chest. It's proven to be the right decision every other time, considering I take damage shortly after that I see them. Plus I've also been seeing a lot of enemies that I straight up can't avoid. Oh god, they deal so much damage. Oh my god. I don't know. Oh dear. That little golem is problems. money shooter blueprint. Okay. That looks like it's just a slingshot. Okay, so Golem upgrades when it collects money from other enemies. Oh my god, heal. Oh my god, Golem is second Golem. Okay, I've made it through the moment of crisis. Hello, player. How'd Genshin go for you? Oh god, what the? Oh god. I'm out of heals. Okay. I just wanted to compare this to my existing one. It's not nearly as good. Okay. Okay, that was... it was a drawing commission, was it? For some reason I see commissions and just presume you're talking about Genshin. Is it at least a commission that you're interested in working on? I'm probably going to die on this floor, I think. I'm out of healing and that mimic really hurt a lot. Yeah, good to hear that you're invested in it. God, I don't want to risk you being another mimic. Just kill things and heal from them for now. But yeah, what... Are you able to talk about what the commission is? Oh, come off it. Notes. Ooh, that's exciting. Sorry for the gaps, I'm trying very hard not to die. Are these emotes for someone that I know or someone else? free gift for hitting affiliate. Ah, lovely. That's a scary path. I'm going to see if I can avoid that. I'm absolutely going to exit the bank. I'm going to die if I stay here any longer. Okay, clock room's a boss, I'm pretty sure. This is going to be difficult. Up to 3 is $15 and any higher it's 10. So I'm guessing that's each. So up to 3 it's $15 per, and then commission in a batch and it's $10 per. It's been a very long time since I've fought this boss, so I don't remember their patterns. Thankfully I have a lot of freezing effects. Ugh. Heal. Got it. Oh. I have a feeling I've actually managed to beat this boss without taking damage before, but I have no clue how. It would have just been pure luck, I'm sure. Luck in having weapons that just nuked them. Oiled sword, I don't think that's going to be anywhere near as useful or fun as my current weapon. Passage to the High Peak Castle and Derelict Distillery. Okay. Derelict Distillery. And I guess somewhere else in here. High Peak Castle. What's down this way? Require a crowned key. Okay. Enter the Derelict Distillery for the first time. Okay, so I've never... That's intimidating. Do I have to parry? No? Oh, do I have to hit this? Yes, okay, so that's a nice introduction to the mechanic. Oh, it's terrifying, but it's a nice introduction. Good God, they are everywhere. I'm going to get Donkey Konged in this level. The barrels are just going to crush me. Oh God, it's already begun. Living barrel. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, so I can just cross that. That's gonna... okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I need to... I need to wait for it to start falling. Face the right way. There we go, hit that there. Then that can bounce down this way. Is that leading anywhere? I don't think it is. Yeah, no, that's not leading anywhere. Okay. That was an entire waste of time and health. Oh, come on. Ugh, too much haste. Oh, so I can't attack when I'm in a shop, but the enemies can. That's real nice. I am not going to live much longer. Can't break through there. Can pass through the shop to get to just more map, okay? Inanimated body, right? Inanimated. It's unalived. Someone tried to drink directly from the barrel. Old habits die hard. Oh my god. My health is so low and I have no healing. Okay, I do need to go back this way. Can avoid most of the problems. It's times like this that I am very thankful for my various life leech abilities. I would be extremely dead if not for them. Okay, so down here, I guess. And I'm dead. I didn't lose too much though. Oh, God. That was a long but good run considering I kept going to new areas. Okay, so that one run took about half the stream. That's impressive. I am going to turn on streaming integration. If viewers in chat want to, you should have a there should be an extension on my channel that allows you to vote. I have no clue what this is going to do. Someone's going to be given the ability to use special attacks for the boss and for bosses. And you'll be able to vote for level modifiers between each level. You choose what I upgrade when I get the scrolls. There'll be special chests. I have no clue what that's about. We'll just have to see how this goes, I guess. Okay. Oh god, I've done it again, haven't I? Yep, okay, hang on. Put the sword in the right slot. Okay. It's a very fast weapon. So I'm gonna... So interesting... One of the interesting features of this game is that I'm playing as a sort of just a parasitic thing that attaches to bodies. That I guess that's the explanation of why I can come back after I die. But I've also got the handy benefit from that of being able to detach my head and get to small places or difficult to reach places. You know what? Let's go for the bow. It's got an endless quiver, so I can just shoot. That okay. So now I have no clue if the streaming integration is actually working. Because I'm not seeing anything to say. If I look at my stream, oh yeah, okay. So when you actually mouse over the stream on the right side, there's the official extension. Apparently it's not going to be voting on the stat upgrades. But you can say you saw a secret shield. Oops. Clicked back into the game and accidentally took a stat. Okay, let's play this run a bit more fast and loose. Won't really concern myself with trying to live as long as possible. I should also note I'm not in the best of conditions today, so I might only stream for 2 hours rather than 3 today. We'll have to see how I'm doing at the end of the hour. Roll. I'll try to go for 3 if I'm feeling decent, but just in case, I'll make it known. Oh hell yeah, let's go for it. Lightning bolt does. I've already passed the 2 minute. Is it 2 or 3? Yeah, it's 2 minutes. So I can't get the speedrun benefits. I can break this down for money. Oh, I need to pull up OBS just to make sure I've got an eye on that. Oh, no. This shows, okay, it brought me back here. This shows Xbox buttons, but I'm using a Switch controller. Mechanically, it understands that when I push the A button, or mechanically, the A button on the Switch controller, it treats as the A button that it says is A. My brain doesn't do that. My brain sees those buttons and just goes Xbox layout and presses them that way. It's problems at times. Eventually I'll be more used to using the Switch and I'll start adapting to that, but until then I'm just going to fumble around quite a lot. Toxic sewers. So what have I found? Toxic sewers, Promenade of the Condemned, and that way will lead to the garden place that we went to with the first run. I'll probably end up going to the Promenade of the Condemned. It's the first place that you unlock, but what is this? So menacing. Should I really search it? It's not like it's cursed or anything. I'm cursed. I have to kill one enemy. Machete and pistol. The third attack uses the pistol to bump and inflict critical damage. What? Okay. Sure. Okay. I'm not gonna pay for any of those. Let's go. If I somehow manage to take damage before I kill a single enemy, I will die, but that's fine. Keep working on upgrading that health flask. Don't need to upgrade anything. I'm not sure what I want to do with mutations for this run. I might just grab Necromancy for the lifesteal. It's a good standard option to go with. I'm not going to go to the bank this time. Just going to follow basic locations. Come on, I can climb this. Oh. I didn't expect the spikes up there though. Oh, I can't believe that got me. Oh. Oh, that was just silly of me. Okay, another run. I do it every time. I pick up the weapon in the left hand. Bow right, weapon left, shield left. But this isn't an infinite bow. I've only got 8 shots, so I'm gonna go with a melee weapon instead. See if I can find my way to an exit within 2 minutes this time. I doubt it. Oh my god. Can I survive until I find an exit this time? I just had a run with one of these. I'm not going to do it twice. It's good, it's fun, but I need variety. What's this? A weird altar. Look at these strange little men holding it. Huh? Face flask. Crush a flask on your forehead, dealing low damage to yourself. Why? I have no clue why I would use that. I'm going to take it. Maybe there's a secret of some sort, but I don't know why I would use it. Got out within 2 minutes. That's a rarity. Didn't clear the floor, but let's see if the benefits in here. 20 cells is pretty good. Oh, a soul shield blueprint. I'll take an amulet as well, I guess. Okay, so you do get some decent benefits for getting through in time. I don't know if it's really as good as making sure you do everything in the floor, but it's got some benefits for speedrunners, I guess. Okay, I don't think there was anything up. Gardener's key. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think there was anything up that wall when I climbed it. Only spikes, so... Oh god. Starting to get the hang of things going, moving with a nice flow. What's up with this zone? It was just spiky for no reason. I don't think I want to go to visit a shop. Oh, okay. That entire spiky zone was just for the shop then. Okay. Second gardener's key. vaguely remember there being a third key, something to do with a plant pod, I think. Didn't see any of those defense buff things when I went down the alternate paths. A statue of the king of the island. How could he see anything with that helmet on? Yeah. It's careful design. Sure, I'll take a better sword. They're both just generic swords, so I might as well. I think I might have just hit the required number of kills without taking damage as well. Turns out when you go with the path that's available to you from the very start, things are a lot simpler. So long as you don't just walk into spikes. What's... Okay. Prison depths. I thought this was something very special because the music stopped for a bit, but I guess not. Don't care for either of those. Oh. So these are the doors where I would usually use the keys, but they're open. Actually, I might as well get rid of this face flask thing. Okay, I've hit 60 enemies killed without taking damage, and now the skull's gone completely orange. That's more what I remembered, so maybe the 30's just an indicator that you're doing something, making some progress on it. Oh god. I feel like emitting a toxic cloud is more than just doing poison to one enemy. I mean, ideally I'm not going to take a lot of damage, but I know that's not going to happen. So 2 paths I can take from here. To the ossuary. Or whatever's up. The ramparts. Let's go for the ramparts. Oh, only 1 minute off having the time. I don't think I want any of these. And health flask upgraded. Lovely, lovely. The next thing I wanted to work on was that iron staff. Just take melee and slow enemies down when I hit them. No, I don't want to go to the bank. I feel like there's some significance to still having those keys. The doors that used to be opened by them are open now, but the keys are still there, and I've kept the keys between rooms. So there's probably something I can use those for elsewhere. But I don't know what that would be. There's enemies up on top of this one, so let's... sequence. And that's just a war room. It's probably quicker to go from here than to climb all the way back up. Okay, I am starting to feel somewhat under the weather, so I'll finish this run however long it takes, but we'll call the stream after that. Though, for all I know, this run could take another hour. I suppose we'll just have to see, hey? Thanks for the encouragement, player. I'll stick it out for as long as it takes. I just need to acknowledge that I'm not as healthy as I could be at the moment. Why do I keep defaulting to the survival stat, even though I am using I'm using the red type. Brutality, I think it is. Oh, that hits in both directions. No, let me down. Let me go down. There we go. What's this? Fancy colorless weapon. It's going to deal a lot of damage. This does damage me if I use it for too long, I think. Yeah, that's what this one is. But I'll use it anyway. That's Explorer's Instinct triggered. Seems like there's no exit over this side, but there is loot to be had. Oh, pardon me for that. Couldn't hit my mute button in time. I have to charge. Okay, gotta get used to that. Weapon charges up. Ah, damn it. I'll have a look at brutality things. I think I'm happy with my weapon. For the shield, current one gives extra damage after melee attacks. I don't think this weapon does melee attacks. So I might as well go for the bloodthirsty shield. The exits here. Black Breach, I think that's a boss fight. I think it's one that we haven't been to today. Up the Iron Staff. Almost got it. Can't upgrade the Lightning Bolt. Might as well upgrade the shield. I'm probably going to die horribly in this fight, but let's find out. Higher damage and dealt and less taken for a short time after being hurt. That sounds good. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage, so it's good to have. Oh yes, this boy is problems. Having a ranged weapon actually makes him significantly less problems. I did take damage there though. Ah, okay. weapon with some reach makes that trivial, really. Ooh, that crowbar is interesting. 1% of health recovered per attack in close combat, but double damage taken. Let's go for that, it sounds fun. The lightning bolt served us well there, but the crowbar's just going to be fun. High risk, high reward. Clock tower? No fractured shrines here. Stilt village. Let's go Stilt village. Well, infinitely spawning enemies are certainly an option for healing now. Village key, I'm not sure what that's for. This one's a shop. Yes, I don't need any healing right now. That's also some healing that I don't need. No. Oh, okay, so the keys are... I feel like there's some point in this where you can save one of those keys. That might have been it. Because I think... yeah, jumping out to here, I can then... yeah, so I could have saved the key. I don't remember what it's for, but I could have done it. I didn't. That's fine. That's what it's for, I guess. Probably leads to a different zone, I guess. more melee damage. Sure. This crowbar's working out better than I expected. Oh. It's working better than I expected. Taking double damage is very intimidating, but that's actually pretty cool. It's intimidating, but at the same time, if you just don't get hit, it's not a problem, I guess. Just don't get hit, forehead. More stats. That's a secret. And it's very easy to not get hit when you just kill everything before it gets to hit you. That enemy just said YOLO. It jumped off a ledge and yelled YOLO. So I could go back and see what that other door was, because I don't think I've ever been. No, this. No, that leads somewhere. The door back there leads somewhere. But there's also a key door on the other side of this tower. Whatever, I'm just going to go up here. Clock tower. Oh boy. Oh god, the boss at the end of this isn't gonna be nice. They hit me a lot. Finish off the iron staff. First hit allows you to parry melee hits. Okay, that's pretty cool. Sure, I'll unlock cluster grenades. And the rest can go to... I don't really know. Just masochist, I guess. Induce trap damage you take. This cluster grenade will take over the fire grenade. Do I want the iron staff? It's new and it's interesting. What was the thing? First hit allows you to parry melee hits. The combo inflicts critical hits after a successful parry. Alright, let's go for that. I keep forgetting I have the backpack thing that lets me swap weapons in and out, carry a bonus weapon. I should have put that crowbar into the backpack. but what's done is done. Ooh. Rare blueprint. I'll have to actually survive to the end of this floor to benefit from that, but it's a thing. I'm getting a lot of cells from this. That's just a door to a law room. Anything on the other side of the shop? No. Okay, so this tower was just a side branch. Oh, secret. I feel like that crowbar would have served me better than this, but it works. I'm getting by. Take that for more health. Whoa. That's rude. Ah. Got it. Just had to... I guess that worked because this weapon parries. Sure, I can heal. tentacle. Get off the screen. It's got long reach, but it doesn't do anything special. Oh, ignore shields. Project you toward the enemy. Doesn't sound that good. Oh, just walked right into that trap. Okay, that's a second useless tower explored. I've collected quite a few cells, so I might just, if I find an exit, oh my god. Just running into all the traps. If I find the exit, I might just take it. But who knows if I even will find the exit before I've explored everything. Jump, please. Free scroll, that's nice. Up my damage a bit. I need the clockmaker's key to unlock that. Okay, so it looks like I've explored 3 out of the 4 branches, and all of them have been the wrong way. Oh dear. That's a long, empty space. Shop. I've got brutality as my focus. Don't really need any of this. Okay. So it looks like this is going to be Clockmaker's key. And of course I have to hit the traps. It's my as is my birthright. 2 enemies left, we can just leave them be. Save some time on running around. Okay, clock room. Let's see if this this boss is quite so possible to survive this time. I was putting things into the masochist mutation. I can upgrade the staff. Might as well. Oh boy. into phase 2. Oh. Okay. I didn't even have time to look at the boss's health then. But I guess I was dealing a lot more damage than I thought. Okay. The staff has been treating me well. It's got high DPS as well, so I'll stick with it. Let's just go to the standard zone from here, High Peak Castle. Oh god. It may be the standard zone, but I did not remember that. And I don't need that. Okay, so someone very much hated the king, but not the queen. People fled this room hastily, judging by the mess. Wonder who they were. Okay. Some weapons have been taken off this board in the back. A bow, a ball, and a pair of swords, it looks like. There's some other weapons that are still there. Well, that's a bit of a whoopsie, player. I'm guessing you accidentally hit his ult. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. Oh god. Get rid of this spear first and then heal. Don't jump into traps. Yeah, I know that feeling. I hit the alt button when I'm not meaning to quite a lot. Key to the castle. Let's go more health. Heal for Yeah, saving up on your wishes is a good idea, I'd say. This is a different doorway? A second key. Oh god. I was thinking initially that I might just rush through this map and see if I could, how quickly I could get it done, but it's looking like I have to explore quite a lot just to find my way. Where else can I go? There's still space down that way, and still somewhere up here, so let's go up first. Healing. And an elite, of course. Okay, I have to give this staff more credit. Parrying just on one of the hits that in this combo is extremely valuable. I don't really think about it, but it's doing a lot for me, I'm sure. God, 2 treasure rooms. Death orb. Hang on. Okay, that looks pretty damn cool. But I don't know if it's... I don't think it's better than either of my existing things. That's a secret zone. Moonflower key. I have no clue what the Moonflower key is. There are many secrets to this game that I have not touched on. Oh, there was a fast travel point over here that I should unlock. Good luck with that, player. It's a bit of a challenging one. That boss, but you'll work it out. I think that was a painting of Shovel Knight then. Okay, let's go down this way. Oh, I thought I could jump that. Been through there. What's this? It's a shop. Don't need a shop. Ah. God. that was a bit more of a battle than it needed to be for one random person. There's the door I'm looking for. As always, just getting hit by all the traps. Oh, so much for that leash. I don't think it even finished waking up properly. Okay, so the exit, I need to go left and down. Okay, so I only needed 2 of the 3 keys, but the third one gets me access to loot, which I don't really care about, other than the scroll. Well, that seems like you've made some mistakes, player. I would say what you need is someone that's actually good at shielding, like Zhongli, but you seem to have built him poorly. Or you need to learn to dodge like I do. Rolling through enemies attacks them with the melee weapon in your backpack, dealing 91% of the weapon's damage. That's actually a pretty cool mutation to get. Might as well upgrade the stuff that I'm using. Okay. Yeah, physical DPS, but physical is the worst thing to have a DPS with. None of the enemies really care about physical. Final boss, and he has my he has the fancy dual lance that I was very happy with. Got it. Oh. And that's the final boss stage. That requires I be at 5 boss cells, which I never will be. Oh, I got a victory. I'm quite happy with that, managing to get a win for the last run of the stream. Seems like a pretty satisfying way to wrap it up. Oh, God. I don't get anything special for winning. All I do is go back to the start as always, and my next run will start with some cells if I so long as I don't die on this on the first zone. But I'm going to call it at that. So thank you very much for being here with me today. Even though I've been a little bit under the weather, I haven't been as vocal as I would like. Partially because of that and partially just because I'm still getting used to talking properly for streams. For once I'm going to remember this. I have a Discord server. I hope that link works. I told Discord to give me one that doesn't expire, but okay, it looks like it does. So I've got a Discord. Did I set up a command for Twitter? I don't have a Twitter command. I do have a Twitter. I don't have a command for it, so I'll have to manually see if I can pull up. How do I get this? That is my Twitter. All I really do is announce when I'm going to be streaming. I might occasionally have other posts, but for the most part, for now, it's just going to be the announcements. So that's everything I need to share. Let's have a look and see if there's anyone. Let's raid. Let's raid Geberwolf. I'll double check that he's not wrapping up. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it certainly doesn't look like it. So I'm going to see about having a raid message of just dogpile. Just dogpile. That's all the raid message needs to be. Alright, so raiding is /raid Geberwolf. So we're going to raid Geberwolf. He's playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at the moment. That's not going to happen, player. It's an alright comic. It's not as bad as some people think, but it's not really something stream worthy, I'd say. Far too wordy and not really. If I were a voice actor, maybe, but I am not. Alright, so let's set the raid up and get that going. So again, we're going to raid with just Dogpile. Thank you for being here with me, player. Have a wonderful day.